Hello everyone, this is Donna from Eating the Scales. Thank you for joining me. I'm on my channel right now to protect myself from the woman downstairs. She's actually sending dust through into my home. She's been doing this all night and all morning. And what she's doing is every time I walk to a certain area of my house, she's turning it on. And that's where that's where the dust comes through the most. So she's actually doing it to degrade and humiliate me in my home. She's also doing it because there's people viewing into my home illegally on these illegal cameras, just like she is. So what she's doing it to get attention from those people. She's also being paid to do this. And she's also doing it to humiliate and demean me as much as possible because, there's people viewing into my home watching this and she's watching it as well. I mean, she's viewing into my home illegally and she's stalking me around my movements and she waits until I move over near that window, and because you can see the dust falling there so clearly, and that's also the area where it falls down from the roof the most. So what she's doing is she's turning it off and on, and every time I walk over there, she makes it all fall on my head. So she's doing that just to humiliate me and degrade me as much as possible. So I just wanted to make that known, what she's doing. And there's also abusive men stalking my home. They do that to let me know that they're viewing into my home illegally. They also do it to create noise and pollution deliberately. They also do it to try and encourage these mentally disturbed neighbours to put me through abuse, as if to say, like, look, we're here with you. We're still abusing her, so, you've still got us helping you. So that's what they do. They stalk to do that. I also feel like a lot of those men that stalk my home in these loud vehicles, they're connected to people that were involved in the Campbelltown Hospital fiasco that I went through in February, March of 2024, where I was held there for 5.5 weeks against my will and put through extreme humiliation and degrading treatment, as well as psychological and physical abuse. So I think a lot of those men are connected to that. These people must be seriously out of their minds if they still believe that they're getting out of this. This woman must believe in her mind that if she can hurry up and kill me, that she's going to be okay. This woman is breaking so many laws, and I can't wait till she's arrested. And she's so smug about it. And she's working for pedophiles. She's working for men who have committed disgusting violent crimes against women. And she's being paid to do what she's doing. She's also being paid from this landlord to do this. She's viewing into my home illegally. She stalks me aggressive all day, every day, and does absolutely nothing else with her life. She's poisoning the air in my home with synthetic dust that falls from the roof every time she turns a range hood on. She's also putting me through this humiliating and degrading treatment. She also tracks my vehicle. She also watches everything I do on my devices. And she's more involved in my life than she is her own. I'm sure of it. This woman thrives off abusing me. She's mentally disturbed. She gets a kick out of it. She's also a predator. And the landlord, St George Community Housing, is using this mentally disturbed woman to put me through abuse in my home that I definitely do not deserve. I've done nothing to deserve this. I mean, why would these people want to get rid of me so bad if I have done anything wrong? I mean, that's all you got to ask yourself. What have they done? What have they done that's so bad that they don't want me to live? This woman downstairs too, she was expecting a lump sum of money if I pass away. So she's obviously very, very greedy, selfish, and she just wants money. And she's obviously someone who is willing to take lives for money. She's willing to murder for money. She's a hired hit woman. She's been hired by this landlord. She's also selling herself to other business owners in the area to put me through abuse, and she's abusing her power. So is this landlord, because she lives so close that she's able to affect my life. And she is actually she's wreaking havoc on my life, and she's getting away with it, and she's smug. Because the Campbelltown police, the corrupt Campbelltown police, are also watching into my home illegally, viewing what this woman is doing. And she just thinks that she's just untouchable. She does. But I've got a feeling that she's actually caught. And, you know, I've just got patience here, because I know this woman's about to be caught. So nothing she can do can upset me right now, because I know this is about to happen. But in saying that, I'm still going to get evidence of what she's doing every day, and I'm still going to talk about it on my channel, because people out there need to know that there are corrupt landlords like St George Community Housing out there that are committing such heinous crimes such as this by abusing innocent tenants in their homes. I'm one of this landlord's best tenants. I keep my home spotless. I pay my rent. I don't bother anybody, and I'm being terrorised in my home from this landlord who took bribes from the justice system to abuse me to death in my home. I have a disability. This woman is deliberately sending this dust into my home so I can also be humiliated and degraded as I have to clean it up in front of the other abusers that are viewing into my home illegally. This landlord is taking money from other people who are viewing into my home illegally, and a lot of those people are connected to the Campbelltown Hospital abuse that I went through as well. It's people like that, people that have put me through so much abuse, are paying to view into my home every day to watch this woman abuse me, hoping that I die today. You're all delusional, and you need to go away and focus on your own life. They all view into my home just trying to make me, you know, slip up in some way so that they can, you know, they can harm me in a way where I can't speak up for myself when the time comes to, you know, for justice, and these people are dealt with in a court of law. They're trying to destroy me before that happens. So they know that if people are viewing into my home illegally, that obviously I'm being watched on camera 24 hours a day. Obviously, you know, I'm going to make little mistakes in my home. I'm being watched. So they're trying to make me slip up, you know, or leave the iron on, or they're trying to make me look like, you know, if I make mistakes like that, they can say that I'm, if they can get me to do something where, you know, it looks like I'm just making mistakes all the time, well, they can say that I'm not looking after myself. You know, they're just trying to do anything like that. I mean, this landlord actually goes to the extreme of getting people to saturate the stairs when he knows I'm on my way home, because he's tracking my vehicle. And there goes one of the abusers stalking my house right now. Yeah, so it's distractions. That's what I meant. These people are constantly trying to create distractions so that I can't focus on my life. And that's all I do. I don't bother anyone else. So they know that. So they're constantly trying to create these distractions, trying to make me make a mistake. And this is why they do it on the road too. The whole time I'm driving, they're sending drivers towards me to distract me. So yeah, I'm just making this video just to talk about what I'm going through here. And yeah, people need to know that there's landlords like St George Community Housing who are disgusting enough to place illegal cameras in people's homes without their knowledge, and take money from people to view them so that they can get ideas on how to abuse them when they leave the house. People also need to know that there's landlords teaming up with the justice system, corrupt members of the justice system and the health system to try and abuse people to death. So today I would like to also thank this woman downstairs and thank these people who are stalking my home, because you just gave me another opportunity to speak about what you're doing, and you also gave me another opportunity to let more people know what you're doing so that this can never happen to anybody again. If there's anyone out there that can help me stop this woman who just thinks it's her right to abuse me, please help me, because she belongs in jail. Because this woman is cruel. She's extremely cruel. She's capable of murder, and she needs to be in jail if she thinks that this is okay. She's trying to suffocate me through the night while I sleep with dust. She sends the dust in on me all night. I mean, it just goes to show you the mentality. I mean, that's what the landlord has resorted to, relying on a woman in her mid-70s who's mentally disturbed to turn her range hood on and off for his future. That's what this landlord is reduced to. These people are codependent on my death right now. Either my death or getting me in a situation where I can't care for myself. So they try and cause me accidents when I go out. They try and cause me accidents around my home. They've got the health system working with them, corrupt members, and they've got the Campbelltown Police working with them. And they've also got my family members. My family members teamed up with all these people to do this because they stole my life. They stole my inheritance, and you need to give that back to me and my grandchildren, family, so that I can get to safety and live the life I was meant to be living years ago before you stole my legacy. So if you can help me to raise public awareness about this just by sharing a video, that would help as well. I will attach videos to the end of this one. I will also attach a video to the end of this one that gives the details of what I went through at the Campbelltown Public Hospital in February, March of 2024. People need to know that's going on, that's for sure. And if you can help me in any other way to get justice here, please help me. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless.